A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Parang whiskey house. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I was 11. I was allowed inside half the rooms. Why? Ano yan, grapes? I don't know. May bahay. Ano ito?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
What kind of bill?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay. Layo naman ang bahay. Parang dito hole.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Sino ba kasing pupunta dito? Ito na may deer. Hello deer. Baka mahulog sila dito pag dumaan sila. Ay, deer!
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It looks like the Weasley house. It's a Harry Potter. The barrow. It looks like the barrow. The dragon.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Same?
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Ako rin. Punta tayo dito. Sana walang kalaban. Hindi pa ako ready. Ay, may host. Merong beans. Recyclable. Ay, may chair. Pwede ulit pa? Hindi, bawal.
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Wait lang. Punta muna tayo sa harap ng bahay. Magal mo naman yung lakad dito. Okay. Ang parang ang bahay. Parang may ahas sa loob. Mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test, mic test. Okay. Ano pa ba ako dito? Ay, bobo. Ba't ka dyan maanta?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Doggy door. Ah, may dog sila. Paano yan? Paano to? Ay, bobo.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Kailan ka umalis? Ito yung gusto ko eh. Hey, may cutter. So, may bicycle. Dalawang bicycle. Dalawang lang. Ano yan? Sa ilong? Ay, basta na ball.
For the first time in years,
For the first time in years, ano?
I felt like I was home.
You're home, bitch.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Okay. Dami yun namang pinggan. Sa amin na, nagkakawalaan pa eh. Ano to? In loving memory of Louis Finch. Son of Long, good grandson to Eddie. Okay. Daming libro ah. Daming noodles.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Okay, that explains bakit ang daming noodles. Parang dami yung pinggan. Bakit? Kunti lang naman kayo sa bahay. May stove. Pero ito yung stove. Ito tayo dito. Wait mo. Ito pa ako dito. Mamaya na yun. Dito muna tayo sa sala.
The table was
Sa
still a
dining
wreck
room.
from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
May heater. Ang daming libro. Bakit? Ano yung kinain nyo? Yung radyo. Parang tumutunog.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Si Eddie. Sino? Daming libro.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Ganda ng TV nyo ah.
Even the fireplace had a story.
Fireplace.
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Sank! Ay! Ano ba, may tsunami ba dito? Open the box. Balik tayo. May violin, may cello. Violin or cello? Cello ba itong malaki? Di pa ako galing. Oo, ito pala. Calendar. Ano yan? Light lang.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
May kapatid ka pang isa.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last.
Ito ba't nakalak? Baka dito yung ano. Saan ka na ba? Wala naman nakalak. Okay. Kahit saan merong
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Dami picture ah. Ito ba yan? Mga people. Barber.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
1944 to 1960. Grabe naman yung mga idol. Young as fuck. Ay wait, nandito muna ako. Nandito na lang muna. What's this? Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
10 years, okay. Sumali ba yun? Bakit may pusa? Sa ano? Ano to?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Great
I think my
uncle.
mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Great uncle. Bakit may shark? Ay, whale. Whale ba yun? Ano to?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Okay, mamaya na muna yun. Let's explore the house. Ano kayang meron dito? Wait lang. Meron pa bang kwarto dito? Wala. Sa taas na pala to.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Si Barbara, ilang taon siya? 19 pa. Young din. Dito. Sino to? Sven of Stud Finch. Edith.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Sino to? Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Dami patay sa pamilya niyo. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Isang taon si Gregory. Butterflies. Ba't ang daming butterflies? Uy, may centipede pa. Galing na ako dito. Sa taas naman. Bago ako pumasok dun sa maikli. Eh sige, mamaya na pala. Attic pala yung butong. Ito na. 249. Meron 20,000 leagues under the sea. Kanina room to?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Sige.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Ayoko pang magulat eh. Ito kami yung song nakakatakot. May tubo.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Pusa. Pero pusang nakakatakot. Eh, may glass.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Is that you, bitch? Yeah, may baby carrier. What's this?
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Another room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna be. So... Pumasok dito. Orcas Island. Ah, Orcas pala. Tangina mo, Dave. Orcas Island Cops. Shout out kay Dave Matthew Coleado. Pengi pera, pre. Sandan mo ako, ano? Stars, charot. Ano to, Molly?
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Sino si Molly? Ano to? Para siyang ano? Yung bayad at parang dildo. Okay. Molly Finch. Dear Diary.
December 13th, 1947.
Boses pala.
Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Gago ba?
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay. Kain ka na, be. Ano to? Gago. Gerbil, gerbil. Bakit ganyan pagkain? Ay, tanga. Hindi ba pang hamster? Hamster ba? Ano to? What's this?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Okay. Ano pa? Ah, pang ano pala? Pang fish? I thought about. Kakainin mo yan?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Ano pa? Starfish. Hindi. Grabe, kailangan pala tatong gerbil.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind. Okay. Magsasend ko ng link. Here. 2
I come out now?
Bakit siya nandyan?
It's late. Go to sleep.
Bakit? Magulang. Di man lang pinakain yung anak. So, saan na ako nito? I'm gonna sleep now. Sleep ka na ba? Ikaw, tayo mag-sleep. Dahil ka. Meron pa. CR. Inom ka tubig. Inom ka tubig. Sarap. Ang gagawin natin?
I kept eating and eating.
Ano yan? Toothpaste? Gago kinain yung toothpaste? Balo ka ba?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Gago Christmas ano yun ah? Christmas food. Charot. Christmas shit. Drink some water. Drink some water.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Kinain mo rin yung bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Hey!
And suddenly, I was a cat.
Anong puso? Gagawin ko na dito. Balik ako dun. Ay, wait. Di ka namatay sa gutom. Namatay ka sa dahil nahulog ka. Ito, gagawin ko dito. Ah, okay. Pwede.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I'm a cat. Hello, Myra, Mayet. Kilala mo si Molly? She's the, bitch. Kid. Charot. Uy, gago. Nasaan yung bird? Nasaan si Birdie? Hindi ko na siya mahanap. Ah, ito pala. Ay. Ito lang, saan na ako? Nagpa-parkour ako dito. Dalulo na bata. Gago nga siya kahit ano kinakain eh.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Mama. Nasaan yung bird? Gago, di ko nang makita kung nasan yung bird. Maya, tulungan mo ako. Bulag pa naman ako. Where is the fucking bird? Ay, yun pala. Gago. Bulag eh. Saan ako nito? Ano ba? Ay, ang galing. Galing ang puso. Yeah. Follow the liwanag. Okay. Okay. Hello, bird. I'm here. Saan mo ako dadalhin, ha?
I jumped and I almost got her.
Nasaan na? Ay, mayroong ano to? Gusto ko umakyat dyan. Ay, hindi mo makakyat. makita, wala nang liwanag. Hindi ko na alam kung anong gagawin. Ay, yung bird na sa table. Ay, hindi ako makakagalang.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Ako rin, I'm tired.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Bakit mo naman kakainin?
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Ari naman. Iba-iba yung personality. Transformers, Transformers. Saan na yun? Saan ka na pupunta eh? Molly, where are we going?
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Rabbits. Rabbits. Dito yung rabbits. Saan yung rabbits?
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Gutom na gutom? Gutom na gutom siya eh. Gago, dapat daw sa Gradhawks ko i-post tong Ina. Ano pa? Isa pang rabbit? Rabbit pa.
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Tama. Shark na nasa... Shark na raw yan. Bawa ka naman, Ben. Paano ka mabuhay? Eh, bago gumagalaw po siya. Ano to? Hill climb racing. Shark.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Juicy. Ano, paano kumain?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Saan pa tayo? Kaya nga eh, psychopath ata ate eh. Wait, anong kinakain? Wala nang pagkain. Sarap, diba? Octopus? Or snake? Paano siyang snake eh?
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
Kain ka na ng tao. I was a monster. Snake ata siya? Or, ay hindi. Tentacles. Parang tentacles. Parang mukha rin siya snake.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Wala nang makita. Tentacles nga. Octopus siya.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Belly with a rusty razor, belly with a rusty razor, belly with a rusty razor.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
So yung mga octopus pala na nakikita natin. May isang bata. Diyan. Oh.
I slithered onto the sand,
Siya?
and the good smell went
Octopus
into an
pa
old
rin.
pipe.
Octopus ba siya or... Ay, hindi pa siya Octopus lang siya forever. Saan si
I got closer and closer.
Kaya, sa toilet. Ito ba yung mga mo? Tulog ka na ba eh. All is wrong. Oh, my stomach.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Me too. Me too. Delicious. Nakakainin ka na ni Molly.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Imagine mo magsi-CR ka. Ang ina. Wag na lang. Balik mo na yan Ano to? Pacific Ocean Dead. Ay, maging ano ka rin. Free bird. Pusa. Ay,
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Molly.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's
Si
room.
Jongmi napilay. Hanggang ngayon, pilay pa rin. Ano bird ba? Is that a bird? Mukha siyang hindi bird. Mukha siyang birdie. Mukha siyang bird.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon. Dungeons and Dragons or House of the Dragon. Ano to? Built 1987. Sven. Edie won't go.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Ano ba si Edith?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Mole mother? What's that? Girl, my Edie clout. Yay.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Ang daming hobbies ni Edie ah. Sana all. Nag-ano rin siya. Sewing. Barbara Calvin-Slam. Molly Walker. Nasaan ako? Sino nga ako? Sino ako dito? Who am I? Bago di ko na makita. Who is my friend? Edith. Ah, baka ako si Edith. Edith Jr. Okay.
Her room was like a museum.
Yan.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune
Ano,
and misfortune.
Ayun lang. Odin. Odin, di ba sa ano yun? Norse ba? Norse? Mythology. Sven. Eh. Hindi naman kaya. Ay, ito pa pala. Wala ko meron. So, saan pa tayo dito? Ano yung picture? Happy 90th birthday. Aray.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Pink bathroom. She's so pinky. She's so
It was a pretty
Slayer.
big trace.
So mother. Eh. Ba't merong upuan? Oh, cleaner. Carpet sa CR. O nga no. Ako na, imagine mo pag may diarrhea ka. Tapos bumulwak yung tayo. Napunta dyan, no? Carpet. That's yes. There's a secret in this bathroom. Dami mga sekreto. Ano yun?
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Taray. Ano siya? Pop-up book. Yung pinagawa ni Sir Vincalo sa atin dati. Parang gano'n. There's a secret in this bathroom.
It's in the last place you would look.
Sa cupboard.
It isn't in the cupboard.
Okay.
It's hidden in this book.
This book, angas. Inong yun. Ano mga sikreto sa bahay? Hindi. Magkakaroon din ako ng sarili kong bahay.
Sven gave
Papalit
Sam an
ng
old
bahay.
camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Old camera. Saan? Hindi ko makita. Finch. Wala akong makita na partner. Hindi. Pag may earthquake, wala na agad. Ang dami pa sikat-sikat eh. What's this? Saving. Fort Calvin. Ito yung sa mag-twins. Fort Sound. Fort Calvin. Bago, bakit meron?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Red Spring.
And that he never talked about him.
Aray. Ganyan yung ano nila. May fort sila. Fort Bonifacio. Let's go to Fort Calvin. Come on.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Okay. Ano yan? Ba't? Dami makasulat sa paan. Parang ano, grade 7 days. Ay, ba't dito yung swing? Tanga lang. Kailangan ko palang gumalang.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Nako-control ko yung, ano yun, yung legs niya.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Stop! Calvin!
Sino yun?
Dinner's ready!
Coming!
Wait lang.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Wala naman. Let's go to the head. Magiging bird ba ako? Or magiging 60?
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
sa pamilya.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Skydiving. Yeah.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Kaya pala may ganun.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Wait lang, kaya pa dito. Ano pa yung mga kulang? Wait na, ako. Ay, dito ba ako galing? Oo nga. Ito ko. Finch National Park. Enlist. Okay. Dami talagang secrets ng bahay. Kasi no? Paggawa nga ako gantong bahay.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Ano yun? Shot starlets pala. Paano ko shot? Ba't ganito yung
I
background?
never thought about how hard it must.
Typewriter. Happy birthday, Barb. Bakit meron kang cake dito? May natapon na popcorn. Pagawa tayo maya, secret rooms. Kapag meron tayong bahay, tayo lima. Barbara. May guitar siya. Meron dito. Hindi na tayo galing. Swan Lake. Ayun na pala. Saan na tayo? Where should we go? Ay, ito pala. Rebel stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Monster.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise
Unfortunate
Ending
family.
of Barbara
Puro kamatayan
Finch.
na pupunta.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better.
That'll scream queen.
I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Tables.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
Boy.
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween
Nasaan na
masks
kaya
have been
yun?
terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Mas namatay yung
20
jowa.
minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Tawa yung hula.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Bobo
And
ako
as she
mag-turn.
wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
What is that sound?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Hey, mag-ano ka na billiards gamit yung clutch.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Ito ba yung mole man?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
I'm ready, bitch. Nasaan ka na?
Oh dear!
Stop.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
Bakit yun naman niya alam?
She threw him out,
Trabaho niya.
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Skeleton mo dyan. Pwede ba umakit? Let's go upstairs. Escape. Hindi pala din.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. story might not be over yet.
What if siya yun? O yung papa mo? What if yung papa mo yun?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Who's there? Parang puso.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
They're gonna eat her.
Going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Sigaw.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As
That was
for
so fun.
Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Anyari? Bakit? Weird na kayo na.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Let's close up. Hindi siya final girl. Oo. Pero namatay. Saan tayo next? Ano sa tayo dito? Ay, hindi ako makaalis. Dito.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Ando yung area. Saan na tayo ulit? Meron pa ba nakikita ng ano dito? Balik ba tayo dito?
It's funny. All those times I played with the
Okay.
music box and never found the basement key.
Ala. Ay, bakit? Saan tayo? Where? Baka dito ba? Ay, dito pala. Di pa tayo nakapunta dun. Ay, wala rin. Baka kailangan
Even in
pumunta-
her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Baka kailangan pumunta Punta dun sa may, ano, dun sa music box. What? Saan tayo? Sa music box?
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
Oo nga. Music box. Nasa yung music box? Okay. Bookshelf na tunnel. Dito. Ay. Saan ba yun? Yung kanina sa Fort Calvin. Dito. Sa gitna nito. Okay. Kasi di ko makita. Ay, ito. Here. Oh. May app. Buti may may kasama ako ay mag-screen. Kasi I'm so fucking dumb sa mga ganito.
Maybe I should go check out that music box down by the basement. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Ay, baba tayo. Wait lang, nasa baba. May guide, yeah. Guide me, may app. Ang dilim ah. Ito. Wala namang horror dito, no? Like, jump scares, gano'n. Kasi, for me, ano lang siya. Wala. Okay, wala. Mga ano lang, traumatizing events. Billiards. Machine. Habang nag-ano ka, naglalaba. Billiards ka muna. Family, Mr. and Trauma, yeah.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Tetanus shot? Gusto mo ba magka-tetanus? Dito yung may dugo kanina. Bakit? Anong gago? Ay, buntis o nga, no? Oo nga, no? Buntis siya. Eh, sana all buntis. Joke lang. Pregitos for the parkour. May talent eh. Wala nang gagawin dyan.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Packages? Baka andito si Rick. Kinulong niyo.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh my god.
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Ano naman? Ano yung space ng bahay naman?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Hungry. Ay, pagkain.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Mother, lahat sila namatay. Bunker.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Gusto ko yan. Ano, radyo. Ito, may radyo pala. Kaya pala. Ano nang gagawin natin? Anong meron dito? Tapos, yun lang. Painting. Punta na tayo here sa Walter 1952 to 2005. Tingnan.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years? Saan yung boy niya?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Bakit nandun
I
siya?
always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Surveying. Wala ba siya ibang...
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
Kaya niya gusto yung train.
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Oo, si Walter pala yung bata kanina.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Itong wala akong makita. Dito ako. Ay, charot lang. Wala pala. Ay, ito. I have to leave. Or I still can. Tapos, may bunker siya.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
Ang taas ng bahay. Yahweh.
And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Green rocks.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Rocks pala. Rocks.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
Ba't hindi siya
Or a single
naglalakad?
week. I'd be happy with one
Sabi ko
long day.
kaya dito banda. Ay, bawal.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Kaya nga eh.
Walter died when I was 6.
Kung kailan nagka-carriage.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Tapos Bernie.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yung baby mo tayo ha. Tapos pa naman.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Oh, may anak ka pa. Eh.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
But if she never told me about an uncle.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Ano pa? Peanut butter.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Ano to? Di ba ito makata? Ang hilo ko. Ah, dito yung nilalagay yung mga beans. Whispers na. Pork chunkies. Parang gusto ko ng ganito. As an introvert. Tara.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Saan siya tumakbo?
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2,
Ah, oh, maybe to kasi buntis nga siya.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Buntis siya.
and found out what happened to
She's
everyone
pregnant.
else.
She's a mother. Wait
But now
lang.
I'm worried the stories themselves might be
17
the
pa lang siya
problem.
eh. Wag ka.
Maybe we
kong
believed
scam yan.
so much in a family curse,
17 pa lang siya, babe.
we made it real.
17 pa lang ba siya? Or iba yung naalala ko? Teenage pregnancy. Ay, wala na pala. Okay. Nagka-earthquake ba? Ito yung ano. Okay. Dito na tayo.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
We're not teenage.
Maybe it'd be
mothers
better
and-
if all this just died with me.
Ay, huwag mo namang sabihin na magpapakamatay ko. Or, I mean, go lang kung gusto mo ipa-abort. Pero I want you to be a mother. Ano to? Automatic.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Ay, ako yung anak niya. Ako yung anak niya.
And the history you're a part of.
Honey, don't kill me, please. Kaya nga. 100 yan sa controls engineering. Sa naas.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Okay.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
So what's the word? Kung makita. Alright. Nangura ko to, oh. Nasa akin na rin yung flood control projects. Sila yung contractor. Kaya ito. Hindi sila binabaha. Wait lang, saan na ako? Ay, dito ba? Ito ba? Saan tayo, te? Wait lang. Follow the light. I don't know. Yeah. Private jets. Marami pang mysteries ang bahay. Wala bang ibang ilaw? Dapat may flashlight pa siya. Hindi ko makita. Okay, huwag kang mahulog ah. You're a mother.
Any of it seems possible.
Dito tayo sa isang part ng bahay mo. Ay, ito yung kanina. Ay, hindi ko pala nakakapunta dito. What's that? Charot. Hindi pala. Stamina.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Okay, dito tayo. The cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, pet. Oh, shadow. It's a fur bug. Chatsy?
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Chirpy, chirpy. Cuckoo. Mama, cuckoo. Say humans.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Finch. Hey. 2 days, so. For her birthday. Edie. Finch. Hopper. Barbara. Ano pa? Mana?
I'm sure
Maybe
Odin's
statue.
monument had been Edie's idea.
Monument.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Sino pa?
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Ay, old house. Sira yung ano, flood control project. Ayan, tuloy. Binaha. Ginamit kasi dun sa bahay. Charot. Tapos, ano tayo? Ay, gago. Putang naman, hindi pala siya mawala. Balik na ba ako doon? Wala na, no? Kasi kung dito, mahuhulog na ako.
Edie's side was always easier for me to
Why go
understand.
Here? Ay, wala eh. dito. Dito ka. Sana ako man. Ay, meron pa pala
But
dito.
the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Kanino to? Gregory. Eto yung bata.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Where's Finch? Sino to? Milton. Born. Nasaan yung ano? Death. Sanjay Kumar. Ang ano ang...
She lost
random.
2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Where's Finch?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday. And find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now,
My bird. Tara kain, may dalawang pinggan dito eh, para sa atin tong dalawa. Nasaan na yung bird niya yung pagkain? Let's go here.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
Let's go! Akit ka dito.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Wait lang, huwag ka muna pumunta dyan. Nakamatay ba siya? Wait lang, hindi pa ako ready. Ay, dahan-dahan lang ba? Dahan-dahan lang. Buntis ka, te. Dahan-dahan lang. Buntis ka. Buti naman. So, saan na tayo? Pwede bang umakyat? Ay, hindi. Bawal. Ay, dito. Ano kasi akyat bahay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Ay, may gusto. Puting.
They were both pretty intense.
Bear. Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, kaya pala. So American. Ano pang meron? Ano lang yung medals? May baril din siya. So
Instead of hiding from
American.
death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Mhm. Ano siya? Army. Si Uncle, ano pa tayo? Ay, pusa! Pusa! Pusa na ano? Taxidermite? Ano to? K. This is K. Okay. Tara na at basahin ang kanyang buhay. Selfie.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Pipicturean ko ba ito? Picture.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Ano no? Ang galing yung gumawa. Ang nakura. Sila din yung gumawa ng string eh. Picturean ko din.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Nalaro ko na yung string! Di ba pinanood mo rin? Parang in-string ko yun dati. Natapos ko na siya.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. We found an old logging trail. There were deer.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Hindi ko na maalala, may air. Lagi ako namamatay doon.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Eh, puta. Jump scare. Ano pa yan?
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, I get it. Disturb mo. Disturb mo.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ingeborg, sino yun? 7 na lang.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Ang daming, traumatizing events talaga sa pamilyang to. Ano to? Let's go adventuring. Ay, may lang to dito. Okay, AC, AHU. They're handling yun.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Lost a lot. Ano to, camera? Sinaunang camera. Ay, Gregory! Ito yung 1-year-old lang na buhay. Maybe Gregory. Ano to? Ang daming respect, strength, teamwork. Yeah. May locker. Locker ba yun? Don. Gregory, Don, Gus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
Si Gus, kapatid niya, yung mom niya. Wait lang. Paano makakit siya? Pole lang pala. Magpo-pole dance. Ay. Gregory muna tayo. Namaya si Gus. Divorce.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Ay, hello, Doc.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Baka may schizophrenia siya. Pwede pala siya mag-gamit.
Come over, Gregory. It's time
to what?
Hold on, sweetie.
Oh, divorce na kasi
Hello?
yung parents.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Ay, bobo naman.
It reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Sumasayaw sila.
Whatever it was, he saw.
Ang galing. Gawin ko dito. Whatever it was he saw. And
Sure made him happy.
mag-your music. Palagay niya. Ganun yung nabasa. Tanggalin natin tong pangalan niya. Hindi ko siya makakaroon. Let's go for ano ba yun? Hindi na, ayaw na. Punta ba ako dito? Sa gitna. Punta eh.
I know how silly it sounds.
I know how silly it sounds, but
That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel her slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
sana tayo?
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Nababasa ko. Okay, di ko na nababasa. Nasaan yung... Ayun. Oh, hello. Ano? Ang cute ng cute niya. Ang cute niya. Ay, punta ako doon. Okay. Wait lang, bobo siya eh. Dito ka, dito ka. Tapos, dito ka.
I wish you could have told us
Ito nga, malulunod ka ba?
about the world we saw.
Bata ka eh.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
Nalulunod nga siya. Naging ano siya.
I know what happened
Choco
wasn't
yun.
your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Reverse parents. Doon na tayo kay Gus. Ay. Edith Milton Lewis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 na lang. Ito, si Gus. Purples. Purple.
A poem for Gus,
Ah.
who always
Ano,
said the
four?
wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Big kite. Oh.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Kailangan tulungin her.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
Now
remember.
we're down to husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Okay,
come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Middle finger. Gal naman mag-teleport.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Ayan na yung flood control project kung gagana ba. Flood control project. Gago, ang laki ng kayo.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Yan na yung flood control project.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power.
Cheers. I wish that. I wish that. No. Flood control project, di ko naman na.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Dahil yun kay Claudine ko.
She never
Saan si
talked
Gus?
about him, but
Si Gus and his Skype. Lewis Milton, Edie, and Odin. Si Edie yung mama niya, no? Ay, hindi. 1917 eh. Lola niya. Ay, dito pala galit. Tang ina, bobo ko. Dito nga pala yung yung grandparents, mga anak nila. Okay. Odin? We? Nasaan si Odin? Si Edith, si Odin, wala pa. Si Don yung mama niya. Lewis Milton, kapatid ni Edith. Okay. Dun sa kwarto ni na Evie. Balik ba ako? Baka pwede pa ako makabalik dun. Race flag, 7:2. Itang mga routine. So American. Ay, dito ako akit. Wait lang. Wala naman ako miss. Ang layo. Weh? Wait lang. Tignan natin, baka pwede pa bumalik.
my
Let's
mom
go
moved
with
up
the
to the
flow
loft
muna.
after her brothers died. At the time, it was
Ay,
as far away
buntis
as she could get.
rock climbing. I wanna be this pregnant and healthy and Ano yan? Ba't may Bible?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Aww. 10 ways to teach critical thinking.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay! Ah, si Sanjay yung tatay niya. Ah, Indian. Kaya pala. Kaya yung kanina. Tapos, saan na ako? Magpo-pole dancing tayo, guys. Woo! Uy! Kulit na. May na-miss ba ako? plano. Ay, ito pala, ito.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Si Luis yung kuya niya. Huwag ka dito ba eh?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Done.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back
Ay, may ano siya, garden.
and to see kids in the house again.
Oh, may garden sila.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Ito ba't may classroom? Multiplication tables. Homeschooled sila,
But it
no?
didn't last.
The curse. Ay, oh, finch. Bakit dito yun? Okay. Break. Sige, i-break. Dito lang muna ako. Scientific method, observation question, research, analysis, experiment, data, conclusion. Our family history, fact or fiction? Ang inang yun yung pinag-aaralan nila. Sobrang dami nila eh. Classification of living things.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Lang libutin mo na. Anong meron dito? Wala na. Major in generational trauma. Yeah, you're correct. Can I peek?
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Ah, kaya pala wala siyang death, ganon. Like born, tas died. Wala. Ayan o. 1992 to. Wala. Di nila alam. Asa na ba kasi Milton? Parang yung sa sa Dragon. Yung ginagawa ni Viserys. Yung castle. May tower. Yeah, may tower siya. So, he's a prince. Ay, magpo-pole dancing ulit tayo. Ay, hindi. Ano siya? Rope. Paano to? Naisekay sa Westeros. Meron siya kunin. Yung kay Viserys.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Nakamukha niya si Louis Partridge. Yun lang?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Yun lang. Si Luis. Si Amy, si Owen. Si Don pa, oh. Si Sanjay. Sana tayo? Balik tayo doon.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Dito siya natutulog.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Sino? Tara. Ay. Ayaw. Dito pa rin.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Ano kayang nangyayari? Wala ako ba? Ay, dito sa taas.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Uy, nahulog ka. Louis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Wait lang, saan tayo dito? Or... Dito mo. Both naman sa... Both lang. Gago, paano akit? Akit tayo. Kaya pala meron option dito. Tara. Dun sa boat yung... Ay, ito pala. Explorer.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Parang iba-iba yung unang nila, no? Kwarto. Iba't ibang... Ano? Marijuana. Legalize marijuana. Ano kaya meron dyan sa hardware? Meron siya. Ooh. Hills. Pumabasa. What's this?
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Like he died in the life. Punta na tayo dito. Saan yung room yun? Wake and bake. Wake and bake. Saan yung room yun?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation.
Familiar.
As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Nababaliw sa komputer.
His mind began to
May schizophrenia siya. Bigyan tuwa. Bigyan tuwa. Uy. Ay, wait lang. Wait lang. Ganito ba? Ay. Bigyan to ano?
wander.
Him to describe it.
He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Ang hirap mag-control ah. Nagko-control ka sa isa, tapos meron. Doon na lang tayo sa isa. Wala na. Tayo na. Multitasking. Yeah, I'm multitasking. Smile, they go to one. Para ba makita? Saan ako pupunta? Ay, diba? Taas.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
Magdi-daydream, tas siya yung
Methodical, tireless, focused.
magdi-daydream din.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Nasaan na ako? Madami.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Parang may sarili siyang ano. Tayo makaano.
Then he made musicians.
Mga fans.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Sweet. Maladang yung daydreaming.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Another game. Okay, wait lang. Tapon mo. Another fish.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Okay, ma, dito ka. Nasaan?
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Beautiful place. Let's make him gay. Let's make him gay.
beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for radiant rainbows.
He is gay.
He followed the sound of his
His silver heart.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
What was game inside like you? Ito yung gusto kong
But he was
malaro.
so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
He's an emperor. Palpatine.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Fish. Wala na pang punta tayo. Pagawin natin dito.
He began to forget the world we know.
Legalize marijuana. Ay! Kasi nagmamarijuana siya. Ganun ba? Kaya na-imagine. Or may schizophrenia lang talaga siya.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Ang dami ano. What's this? What's that?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Yun na. Papatayin ba to? Sarap. Eh! Ano ba yan? Ano sa'yo to? Kaya?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Here, bitches. Go to Queen. Rhaenyra. Lumilipad yung isip niya.
Including the wise Caligula who'd insisted on inviting him. His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Yes, sir. Marry or kill
Bend down his head.
Bend down his head. No! Gago! What? No! No! No way! No way! No way!
rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
What the fuck?
My brother was
Naging
really
siya,
cool.
naging fish.
I wish you could have met him.
My brother was really cool. Yeah, ang cool niya. Si Odin yung si Eddie. Kahit lang nakalimutan ko sila. Balik ako dun sa bahay. Exit. Sure. Baka pang maliset lang.
On the way
Sila,
back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh, ang dami nang nangyayari sa pamilya nila. Kasi Edie, no, siya yung pinakamatagal
I
na
wish we'd
buhay.
stayed. But I understand why we left.
Oh, ang dami nangyayari sa bahay niya. First ata yun.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Sa family. Eh, yung picture nila kanina. Parang may kuryente pa dito eh, no? Missing posters. Saan? To teach to learn. Don't finch. Kaya ko lang.
What happened that night
Sasabi?
had been coming for a long time.
Sabi? Ah, ito. Kala ko may ano. Parang...
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Maybe it should have been something. Sa kanya to? Kay MC?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Wala si Odin yung kasa, ano, at saka si... Sino nga? Si Eddie. What if balikan ko na? Pwede pa ba? Try natin balikan. Pwede pa ata yun. Yan yung ending, no? Pag, ano, pag bubuksan natin yung storybook niya. Ni Eddie Jr. Balikan natin sila. Si... PD at saka si Odin. Kahit na sobrang daming kimerit na po. Eh. Nagalog yung easy ko. Sabisaduhin mo ah. Charot na. Speedrun. Ay! Bawal na pala dito. Nagalog yung easy ko. Yung doon sa pinarpol dahil sa room na yun. Speedrun natin to. Ayun ko pa mag-end. Kasi may kulang na dalawa. Ay! Bobo. Pumasok ulit. Dito tayo. Hinihingal na si MC. Buntis siya. Ay, gago, ba't ka bumalik? Tanga-tanga na. Baka ayaw niya na lumabas tayo. Ulit. Dito ka lang. And, tapos, saan yan? Dito yan na. Yan. Yan. Ayaw niya iwan si Lois. Luis. tayo dito ngayon. And here. Wala ba tayong flashlight? Tapos charot pang yun tayo sa grandfather niya. Hindi na horror yun. Kaya walang flashlight. Ano? Tapos dito bagal niya maglakad. Sobrang layo. Ganyan. Takay kasi ng bahay niya. Like, explore natin mamaya. Like, is house vlogging, house tour. Wait lang, saan nga yun? Here? Here no. Here. Ay, here ba? Oo nga, dito. Welcome to the Finch house. Tapos, wait lang, pagkakaalam ko, sa brunch tayo. Sa brunch. Peri pa ba to? Uy, dogo. Sa may likod? Saan? Saan likod? Dito? Ay, saan? Where? Dito yan eh. Sa brunch tayo galing. But maybe we can't go back. Charot. Dito? Wala eh. Ito yung kanina eh. Ito. Ito yung bubong. Bubong na to. Pagkakatanda ko, galing tayo dito eh, dyan oh, sa may table. Kasi di ako makagalaw. Di rin ako makadyan. Wala, paano ba? Hindi ko maano yung story nila Edith at saka ni Odin. Baka meron dito. Exploring the house of the finches. Ilang flights of stairs nun eh. Ang dami nun. Akit pa tayo dun sa may wait lang, dito ba yun? Here. Eh wait lang, mawawala ako. Here ba? Diyan ko. Gago, nawawala ako. Kasi dito nga. Ang dami pong alikabok. Ito na nga yun. Mag-rock climbing. Saan yung rock climbing? Ayan. Sayang talaga. Magkakaas mo ng baby dito. Sorry, Edith Junior. Girl. Babae ka man. Milton. Ang pangalan dito yun, no? Ay, okay. Nawala ako eh. Ano pala yun? Sakit pa rin. Taas. My memory is not memory. Dito. Yung pinakamat. Sa mama nila sa akin. Putang. Ito nga pala yun. Hindi naman siya mamamatay. Dami niyang paper crafts. Meron siyang castle din. Ay, yung pala naman yung bahay. Edith. Origamist. Oh my god, mali yung pagkabasa ko dyan sa origamist. Finch. Dear
The whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Oh.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
I'm gonna die.
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Ay, akala ko may mangyayari. Tayo pala dapat yun.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Wait lang, nakabalik tayo? Pwede bang bumalik?
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Yung dami niya pang libro. For hazard talaga.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Dito ba?
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Wait lang, saan na ako? Nawawala siya.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Ito na naman, flood control projects.
was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Flood control and earthquake control project.
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Ay, sa kanya to,
When
no?
the fog rolled in,
Kay
I lost
Edith,
my way.
Senior. Sa kanya ba to? 2010 siya namatay eh. 2010 ata pinanganak
I got
si...
turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Baka dito rin sa Odin. Oh, no.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
It's vibrating.
A few years went by.
Uy, ASMR.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
She what? Gago, di ka makanto.
She got better for a while.
Okay.
And then she didn't.
Galing talaga ng game na to. And then she didn't.
And then I was alone.
And then I was alone.
The last finch left alive.
May finch ka naman, no?
Until I found out about you.
Or what? Until I found
I'm
out
still
about
not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Open our eyes.
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh. Saan tayo?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Ala, mga anak na siya. Yun ba yun?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now,
welcome back, welcome to the world.
Things didn't work out that way.
Edith Junior, Edith Senior. siya doon sa bahay.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Childbirth? Wala. Namatay siya sa childbirth. The fuck? Saan yung room niya? Ay, ito pa. Gago, bulag ako, gago. Replay. Eh, pwede pala. Pwede pala yun. Ano yung Star Wars? Starship. So, we're here. Ah, dito.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Dun sa may altar.
Her room was like a museum.
Ay, ito nga yun. Yung kanina.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their
Kaso di
fortune
natin alam kung anong gagawin.
and misfortune.
Oh. Ayun nga, hindi ko rin alam kung anong gagawin. Ano reset? Or baka sa controller ko to. Try ko sa ito. Sa keyboard. Ay, ayun!
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Hello.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Ayaw talaga sa controller. Sige.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Ah, kaya pala Odin yung pangalan niya.
Odin's daughter
Ito lang
Edie,
pala.
with husband Sven and
Ray
baby Molly,
Trigger.
step ashore on their new home,
Ray Trigger
Orcas
lang pala.
Island.
Puta. Kala ko naman ito. Odin's daughter Edie. Orcas Island.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Oh, tapos na! I can't believe it. Ano? Oh yeah, genealogy. Tapos na. We're done. Thanks for the ride, Pete. Are you sure? Yes.